Blessings, beautiful souls. This is Shemama Hunting Owl. It is Tuesday, July 5th. I had put a post up on Facebook on my page that I was going to answer some questions for some of the twin flames about information on the journeys. I've been getting a lot of questions, people needing information, wanting information. So I asked people to give me some questions that they wanted answered. So I thought I would do that today here on Facebook. I also wanted to give you guys some information, just some background about myself as far as where I am at personally on this journey. I am a twin flame in separation. I met my twin about a little over 3 years ago. Um, and it was one of those situations where I just knew it the minute we met, the minute I saw him. You could feel it was like every chakra in my body lit up, and it was like not only did it light up inside of me, but I felt it like zap through me and into him. It was crazy. Um, we are in separation. We've been on again, off again, on again, off again in separation. He is not in a situation where we can be together right now. Like a lot of the twins are involved in other relationships, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's part of the journey, it's part of the process. In the times that we have been able to get together, we have definitely triggered each other. There have definitely been things that have come up that have shown that we're not at that time ready to be together. There was still a lot of healing to be done, a lot of issues I still had to deal with, he has to deal with. So over this 3-year journey now, we come together, we come apart, we come together, we come apart, and that's how we've been proceeding. Currently, we are in separation. I haven't seen him since sometime in April. We text occasionally. Usually, I'm the one that reaches out, but he always responds. It's always pleasant and very, nice communication. Nothing major, nothing significant. I've been trying to really not reach out at all, and just giving him his space and his time to do what he needs to do. He's made it clear that there are things in his life he has to take care of, definitely, before, if we are to be together, that we will. So he's definitely got his timeline of his own that he has to take care of and his own responsibilities, as do I. I'm trying to build my business. I've changed my career. And I'm following this whole intuitive path that I've been guided to do, and doing healings and things like that. So we definitely are together, but on our own timelines, doing our own walk, kind of next to each other, but not on the same path. What else can I tell you? Dreams. I dream about him all the time. He talks to me in dreams. He even has a 5-year-old daughter who I've never met in person, but comes to me in my dreams and talks to me about her dad. And in the dreams, it's the same thing over and over again. It's, we want to be together. He needs to take care of what he needs to take care of. He shows me the things in his dreams that he needs to take care of. I show him the things that I still need to work on and do. It's actually really beautiful because it's a beautiful confirmation. I get signs and symbols all the time through music, through numbers. I get the 111s, the 222s, the 333s. All the time I see things like that. Songs on the radio, my playlist on my iPhone, I'll shuffle it, and of course, bam, there'll be a song that he would play for me all the time, or, one that I would send him all the time if I think about him. So all the signs and synchronicities are there, but we are in separation, and there's a reason for that. And I know I still have karmic things that I need to get through. I know he still has things he needs to take care of. The most important thing is when I do reach out to talk to him or to send him a message, I don't ever do it with an expectation to hear back from him. I don't ever do it with the notion of reaching out to get a response, to see where he's at. I always kind of do it with just like, I hope you're having a great day, sending blessings and love, thinking about you, and hope you're doing well, kind of thing. So the communication is very peaceful, very sweet, but he knows that I'm there. He knows that I think about him. And that's how we get through. That's how I get through right now. like a picture on social media that I'll post, or I'll like one that he posts. It's our little way of being able to communicate right now when we really can't be together. So that's where I'm at on my journey. I've been doing a lot of healing. I've worked with a shaman, I've worked with some other energy healers, and it's all been wonderful and amazing. This journey definitely is not the easiest journey to be on, as we all know. Separation sucks. There are days where, even still now, as well adjusted and as healthy as I feel with the whole situation, there are days where it gets to me, where I really miss him and I really want to be with him, and I can't. And it gets me down, but I honor the feeling, I feel the feeling, and then I let it go. You don't dwell on it, you don't obsess about it, and that's a part of this journey that people need to understand. You've got to continue and do the things for yourself that you need to do. It's almost like idle hands are the devil's workshop. Well, an idle mind is the devil's workshop in this situation, it feels like. The more active I am, the more I take care of myself, the more I do things for myself, it helps me feel better about the whole process. So those are kind of things that I could suggest for you guys. The better you take care of yourself, the more energy and effort and time you put into healing yourself and loving yourself and doing wonderful and amazing things for yourself, it makes this whole journey a lot better. It heals you, it heals your twin, it gets you through what you need to get through until your time is right. I've been working really a lot on developing my gifts and helping other people in this journey, so that's where my focus has been lately. So that's about me, that's where I'm at. And so I wanted to answer a couple of questions. I got 3 really good questions that I've had on a regular basis from people. And the first question is from Antoinette. So hi, Antoinette. I hope I'm saying your name right. And she asked, is the twin flame and the soulmate energy the same? And which energy should she be manifesting? And I kind of think that I kind of think I understand what she's asking as far as that's concerned. As far as what you should manifest always what's in your highest, greatest good. So whatever that means, that's usually what I ask for. I don't ask specifically for a particular person, item, thing. I ask that my twin come to me however it needs to be at this point in time. And I always ask that it be whatever the universe or spirit has for me as my highest, greatest good is what I ask to have delivered. As far as the energy being the same, no. The energy is not quite the same. There's something slightly different about your soulmate that there is than your twin flame. They are incredibly similar in energy, but you will know. There's a heart of hearts in your deepest, quietest moment where you sit with your intuition and your feelings. You can tell the difference. For me, I still honestly am. I still have a karmic partner. I don't even want to call it a karmic partner. It is more like a soulmate that I am still involved with on a level of doing my healing work that I'm still doing. And I definitely know that there's a difference between that relationship and the relationship I have with my twin. Like I explained before, I could feel literally like every chakra, all 7 of them light up like as bright as day when I'm with my twin, and I can actually feel his light up, and I can actually feel like the 2 of them come together across. Like it's like these energy bands that every chakra touches each other's and they intertwine, and it's magical. There's a true magic to that relationship. And it's like something I've never experienced before with anyone else. That energy is very different from that with my soulmate. With the soulmate that I'm dealing with currently, he is teaching me the most amazing, beautiful things about myself. Things that, teaching me how to be vulnerable, teaching me how to really get in touch with parts of myself that I wasn't in touch with, quite simply. Our energy is amazing. I love him, but it's a different type of love. It's a different type of relationship. It is this wonderful, nurturing, supportive relationship, but there's a difference in the lighting up of my body, of my chakras, of the energy that goes into the relationship. And honestly and quite truthfully, there's not a way to really know other than you'll know yourself. You'll know your own, how you feel with the person. Once you get out of that codependent sort of obsessive type thought process that goes along with relationships, and you can look at it from a different perspective, and through this growth and healing process, you'll be able to know, honestly and truthfully, if it's your actual twin flame or if it's your soulmate. So I hope that answers your question. Honestly, through meditation and some real just true soul searching is how you're gonna know. So that's your question, sweetheart. I hope that helped. Then I got a question from Lisa, and her question was basically, can one twin recognize another if the other... So in other words, if the unawakened twin, does he or she know that they're a twin to the awakened twin? Is there a realization for that twin that doesn't have a clue yet, or isn't really awakened enough to understand the whole twin flame journey or the process? And my answer to that question is quite simply, my twin doesn't really understand any of this stuff. He doesn't really know anything about the twin flame journey. I tried a really long time ago to expose him to a little taste of it, and he got a little freaked out by it, and he's like, okay, that's kind of cool and interesting, but I don't know that I buy into that. But they know. In their heart of hearts, they know. In their souls, they know. And as they awaken, they know. The unawakened twin, or in my case, my masculine twin, he, quite frankly, tells me all the time he doesn't understand the connection we have, that it's something like he's never experienced before. That you can see the difference in him as a person when we're together than when he's not with me. He literally lights up. The magic in his eyes is there. But I look at pictures of him when we're not together, and see him on social media. You know, everybody hates social media because of this whole twin thing. But I can see the difference in him. He feels the difference. When he's with me, he's happy. He has a magic about him, where when we're not together, his light is not quite as bright as it is. His stress is a lot higher. His life has a lot more turmoil and chaos and drama going on. So although he doesn't recognize it as the twin flame thing, he knows that the relationship is different than anything he's ever experienced. So as far as answering the question, Lisa, can one twin recognize the other? They do recognize it. It's on a different level as the twins awaken, and they come less out of their head and their thought process and more into their heart. That longing, that feeling, that emotion is there, and they strive for it and they reach out for it. They don't necessarily need to know that it's about the twin journey. I realized that just kind of freaked out my twin, and there was no point even going there. That was like over a year ago. So I never even tried to bring up the subject ever again. And that's my suggestion is you don't need to point it out to them. You don't need to be like, hey, look, I read this article and it's about this spiritual thing and this is you and me, and yeah, no, they don't need to know that. Just know and have faith that if you have the feelings and it's all there and the signs are there, that yeah, indeed, they will get there in their time, in divine timing. That's the way this goes. We can't push it. We can't control it. It's all about when we do our work and the spirit or universe's plan for us. So continue working on yourself, and your twin will come around when their time is right. The other question I got was from Monique, and Monique asked if twin flames communicate vibrationally. She says that she hears vibration noise, sound, a low sound vibration frequently. And yes, I believe they do. I believe we communicate in the 5D. I believe we communicate through, like I said before, through songs, through dreams, through sounds, through symbols, through visions. I believe we can communicate through all those things. So yeah, I have no doubt that your twin is probably communicating with you through a vibration. So I would say, whenever that happens, that's a sign, and just say to the universe, thank you, I love you. Say to your twin, thank you, I love you. I do a lot of that, walk around saying things like that, or just walk around saying, as I think about him, or if I get sad, or if I start missing him, I send a sign. I send a, I ask universe, spirit, source to help me let my twin know that I'm thinking, that I miss him, that whatever's going on, and that I send love and light always. That's the best thing to do, is through this journey, to get us through it. Instead of focusing on the fact that you're not together, see the bigger picture. Stop seeing, just see the forest for the trees. See from a higher level that we're doing right now what needs to be done in order to get to a better place, a much better place. There is a true mission that we have to do, and that's number one and foremost, is to change this planet, to change this universe, to spread unconditional love. This world has become a really crazy, not so happy place, and our job is to change that. That is the goal on this level, in the 3D, in the 5D, and even thereafter. We have a mission to move on and make this world a better place. So I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, please comments, email me, message me on Facebook. I want to be able to do these little informational things for you guys periodically. I'm also going to do some other informational guidance videos about twin flames. For anyone who's interested, let me know if there's topics you want me to discuss or talk about. I do offer private readings. I offer healing, energy work, all of that good stuff, and just spiritual guidance in general. So if you guys have any questions, comments, let me know. Thank you all so much for subscribing, liking my videos. Your comments are so appreciated. And I also do card readings every day on Facebook except for Sundays. So yeah, there's that too. And I actually think I'm going to pull one card really quick before I sign off with you guys from the Romance Angels deck. I pulled the deck out before, I blessed it. I'm going to ask for Source in the Universe and all the angels to give us one message for everyone watching my video that'll help them for this twin flame journey, to give them some guidance for today. So I asked for a loving message that will help all of us in focusing on what we need to do and how we can go forward in this twin flame journey. Ask for one message. And there it is. And it's the Religious Factors card. Now, I have been told religious factors influencing your life, your upbringing, your spiritual path. One of my favorite people, which is Alison Lassard, believes that this is truly the twin flame card. And I believe the same thing, to be honest with you. After watching her videos and all the inspiration that she's given me and taught about this journey, I would have to agree with her. And the religious factors are that we are coming into our intuition. Spirit and Source is leading this. And that is our religious factor. We are being guided, divinely guided, into this journey with our twins. So I would believe that this is the twin flame card, guys. So this just confirms everything and all of the above. As above, so below. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Take care. Blessings and gratitude always. Bye.